Hello, everybody, and a very warm welcome to our new revamped YouTube channel. I say revamped because we were previously known as the Georgia Mule and Donkey Refuge, and we have now made a decision that we're changing the name and the ethos behind our channel a little more, which I hope to explain briefly to you. We're now going to be known as the Donkey Barrister, and you may say why. So here we go. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Susan Machin. I was a barrister of England and Wales prior to retiring to Morocco in 2008. I was at Doughty Street Chambers in London, where I completed my training and practiced for a while. And then I moved north to Manchester, where my husband was senior partner in a firm of trade union solicitors. So I hope that you can perhaps see that we were always committed to fighting injustice, and we always acted vigorously for the underdog, the impoverished, the vulnerable in society. My practice specialized in mental health and human rights. So when we retired to Morocco, of course, I no longer had a practicing certificate. So I could call myself a barrister, but I was non-practicing. However, things didn't work out as we expected, and I very soon took my practicing certificate back, and I acted in a very significant case before the High Court in London, which involved the jurisdiction between Morocco and the UK. I think I can say hand on heart that I always represented accurately and properly Moroccan law and the Moroccan government. And I'm very grateful to avocats here who supported me in that. Now I really am fully retired, so back to the refuge itself. In 2014, we started to take a few donkeys in that were facing substantial difficulties. And I suppose we began to realize as individuals that the rights of working animals to us were just as important as the rights of working people. And I could recognize the difficulties they were facing because I remember as a child in Liverpool, and I was born in 1944, seeing the equines working on the docks in Liverpool who faced exactly the same difficulties that many of the working equines now face in Morocco. So I suppose being lawyers helped enormously. We took a few more donkeys in onto our land, but I was aware that we couldn't continue just with a host of pets. We had to register as a charity, which we did both here in Morocco and in the United Kingdom. And the United Kingdom supports us financially, and for that we are very grateful. I have to say, in the 10 years that we have been open, things have happened that people would have believed impossible. From those very small roots, we now have a significant refuge that is known nationally and internationally. We have 300 equines, many of them injured, disabled, abandoned, come to us in the most dreadful conditions. And we don't euthanize any animal unless they're in pain and we can't relieve that pain, and we take the advice from the vet. We have been successful because we have had a team of amazing people around us who we work with. And I say work with because they are employed, but they work with us. And that's where our ethics that we brought with us are so important. We believe that staff should be encouraged, they should be encouraged to be independent, they should be encouraged to think, and it has worked magnificently. We have young managers here, they are trained by our vet and can conduct um, they can conduct many medical procedures. We now have a working hospital and a clinic. And as I say, we're known nationally and internationally. I also am very, very grateful for our supporters from abroad who have kept us going through these very, very difficult years. Um, we have made a decision here amongst the team that They recognise I'm getting older and I can't do the physical work I used to do 10 years ago. But of course, having been a lawyer, and although I'm not practicing, it doesn't stop my ability to think, conceptualize, analyze law, and explain it in simple terms to people. And that's what I hope to do. In terms of our administration here, we have never employed or relied on administrators or help in any way with our social media or our PR. That's all been done in-house. I have done the website and I update the website myself. As I say, we have tried not to use money incorrectly in that regard. Of course, it's been an eye-opener for me to move into the charitable sector. That wasn't part of my life before, and it has been quite shocking in many regards. I'm aware of the difficulties the charitable sector faces, both here and abroad. It's understandable that donations are diminishing, and many substantial charities are having to close centres and they're under scrutiny. I think it's quite important to look at the legal framework around all that. Also, in Morocco, we have to look at why we've been successful by complying with the law and working with the government, and hopefully with the royal family as well. So we hope to talk about that in future videos. I've been encouraged to do this quite quickly, more quickly than I'd have wanted to, because there are quite a lot of really difficult issues facing us here in Morocco at the moment, which we will deal with over the next few episodes. So I'm asking you now to support us. And as I understand it, the best way to support a YouTube channel is to subscribe, to like, and to share. And I think in the corner of the video will come up a subscribe here button. If you're on a phone, if you turn it sideways, you'll perhaps see it. There'll be an end screen where you can subscribe, like, and share. I'm obliged to say that. That's what all YouTubers do. I will get better at it. I need to learn how I can put videos up to my left and documents and so on, but I will learn as we go along, I hope quite quickly. So thank you so much for watching, and please do support us.